What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another crazy day here in the world of crypto. So today we have another Lunar Classic update. We're going to be going over everything that you need to know to be fully up to date. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Please go out and do your own research before making any financial decisions, and let's jump straight onto my computer. All right, jumping onto CoinMarketCap here, we can see that the price is now steadily holding that 0.1 level. We have regained the 0.1, which is really nice. So 0.0001 right now. We were trading a little bit lower than this over the last few weeks, but we do have some new news that's come out that is looking quite bullish for the chain. We're going to be speaking about whether or not I think this is going to pump the market now in the short term, where I think we're going in the long term, and of course the overall market update and some news that we need to be very aware of that can affect the market greatly. So with that said, the circulating supply is the same. I don't know why I'm talking about that. The volume right now down 48%, but still sitting at 76 million in the 24 hours, which is very nice to see. We did have a huge increase in the volume just yesterday. I guess people were getting excited whether or not they were trading in or out. So the volume still counts for buying and selling pressure. But the good thing is that on-chain transactions will still have that burn that's going to come in very soon. But do remember, I know we're all very excited about the burn. It's all about the centralized exchanges, Binance, all of them, FTX, KuCoin, Huobi, all of them need to put in the 1.2% tax, which they have not right now. So do keep that in mind. That's what we're waiting for. But with the news of this happening, we could see a price increase simply because people are getting excited. In the short term, I think we could see, like I said, a small price increase, but don't get too excited short term. Like I've said many times before, I don't believe that Terra Classic is going to go on an insane run until we see the markets clear up. We need the overall cryptocurrency market to clear up here. We are down at $1 trillion, which isn't actually too bad for a bear market, but this could get worse. We want to get back into a bull state in the market, and remember, the macroeconomic landscape is not looking so good. So with that said, this is what we're looking for this week. Wounded crypto traders desperate for clues from the Fed's big meeting this week. Now this week, this meeting is the central bank's annual Jackson Hole in Wyoming. The conference could provide hints on where the interest rates are heading. That's what is really important for the market, the interest rates. People want these interest rates to start coming down so they can feel more bullish about the market. It's very important to understand that with interest rates high, people are not as willing to invest like we saw back a year ago when the markets were very bullish. We saw the overall markets, stocks and shares all bullish, cryptocurrency bullish, because interest rates were not high. It was very easy to get money. Money was flowing, and people were happy to invest that spare cash into the pumping markets, right? That's what you have to remember. So with that said, August 25th to 27th, so we got 2 more days left of this, and we are going to find out some interesting information. Remember, this could also be a nothing burger. We might find absolutely no concrete evidence that interest rate is going to continue or go down, but what I'm hoping for is that we do get some very good information and bullish information coming out, that interest rates have come down, that the economy is looking good or better. Of course, it's not looking good at all right now. In my opinion, I do think things are going to get worse before they get better. Things getting worse for the overall markets means that stocks and shares will come down, and also crypto as a whole will come down, in turn affecting Terra Classic. Now, I know a lot of people talk about the fact that I always talk about Bitcoin and the overall market when I talk about these Terra Classic updates, but it's important to understand that the market dictates where the price is going to go. If there's not free flowing cash all around the markets, then these aren't going to go anywhere. We got our community hype meme-based coins that I think Terra Classic sits in. Those coins can make a lot of money in a bull market, but they can also get massively wrecked in a bear market. So that's why I wouldn't be allocating a lot of money to this. Keep the money you put into this as money that you are completely okay with losing. If it went to absolute zero, that's the kind of investment that I would be making. That's what I have. Far less than 1% of my entire portfolio is in Terra Classic, but that 1% could turn into 10%, 5%, 20%, 50%, whatever in the future if we do get a huge run like we saw on Dogecoin or Shiba or some of the other hype coins out there. Now, the difference between Terra Classic and something like these other community-based hype coins is that it has its own ecosystem. Now, we're seeing that being developed on something like Dogecoin, so there's definitely a space here for the community-based coins to have ecosystems. And of course, the Terra Classic story is completely different to that of Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Now, with that said, Lunar Classic news today, we do have breaking 60% of the validators have updated to version 2022 2022, version 22. And staking on the 26th of August, the 1.2% burn will be activated on chain. Remember, that's the keyword again, on chain, not on exchanges. So the full exchange volume will still not have a 1% burn. It's just the on chain transactions. But still great news to see here. Long-term mindset, I think, is going to prevail a lot going forward in this market, especially with coins like this. Now, we also have Ed of the Terra Rebels confirms that they are only 5% away from reaching 66% required for the version 22 update to become live. 77% of the validators have committed to upgrading. We should have no problem reaching 66%, hopefully in the next 24 hours. So the next 24 hours could be absolutely huge for this. If we get this confirmed, it starts to happen. It could have an exciting catalyst for the market to get people to buy and then to stake their crypto on Terra Station. So with that said, if you are new to crypto, what exactly is staking? So stakers commit their crypto coins to a proof of stake blockchain network. The network then uses the algorithm to choose validators to verify transactions. If verified correctly, the network rewards the staker. So you have staking rewards. Those who provide staked assets are able to earn staking rewards, usually as proportionate percentage of the coin they are staking. So the more you stake, the more you get. Cost and energy efficient. Proof of stake algorithms are more cost and energy efficient than proof of work algorithms used by Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is moving over to proof of stake very soon, which is also a massive catalyst for the coin, which has actually had an increase of over 100% in the last month, which is pretty cool, especially in this market. But remember, relief rallies are not something that is unheard of in this market. This simply could just be a relief rally that we're in right now. We are still where we are right now on Bitcoin. We are up over 23% from those lows. I do, however, think that it's very likely that we come down and retest those lows at a minimum. So keep that in mind. If Bitcoin crashes, of course, Terra Classic will also go down from there. But this gives us an opportunity for an event like this. This is the flood door, trapdoor event, whatever you want to call it. And you can get a 26% drop in the price. But we can benefit from that by using leverage and trading on exchanges. Right now, I do have over $10,000 of free exchange bonuses down there in my description. You got BitGet $4,400, Binance $600. What I suggest to everyone watching this channel right now, sign up for Binance if you don't have it already. It's one of the biggest exchanges, and you get that $600 bonus. I use all of my spot trading on Binance and all of my leverage trading right now on BitGet. Those are my main focuses. You can also get $4,000 from Bybit and $1,000 from BlockFi. All of those links are down there in my description. Highly suggest going out and checking them out. Right now, we do also have a double top potentially forming on the DXY, which could be good. If we do start to trend lower on the DXY, it could be very bullish for the overall market. Greed and fear sitting at 25, extreme fear. The way I dollar cost average into this market, which is the main investment style that I do. Yes, I buy hyper meme coins. Yes, I do leverage trading, but my main investment strategy is dollar cost averaging, and I dollar cost average or try to dollar cost average as much as I possibly can when we are in extreme fear like we are today. So yesterday, I bought myself some more Bitcoin. This morning, I bought myself some more Ethereum. I also invested into some crypto mining projects. That's Hut 8 and CleanSpark. Don't invest in those if you don't have very, very high risk tolerance. But this is me dollar cost averaging into crypto assets when the market is in extreme fear, because that's when I personally think is the best time to invest. Do not follow me because I don't know what I'm talking about. I've just been around for 5 years and I'm following my own investment strategy. With that said, heading over here, one last reminder that we are still below the 200 MA 200 daily moving average here, which historically has always been a great time to buy crypto. That is only to do with the history. There's no guarantees there, but exciting times in the market. With Lunar Classic having these updates, we could see some nice bullish momentum come in if the market can stay green the way it is today. Very, very nice to see. With that said, hopefully I've provided some value. Those links to the exchanges are down there in the description. Please let me know down there in the comment section what you guys think will happen next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. Here's another little update we have today. So I didn't mention in the video already, but we have over $550, even close to $600 that we've made here on the channel just over the last 2 weeks. So absolutely incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. I will be taking all of that revenue that I get from Google AdSense, and I will be burning Lunar Classic, taking you guys on the journey. So that's pretty exciting, really exciting for the I'm really excited for the community that we're building here. With that said, yesterday I did speak briefly about what I did to create the sort of lifestyle that I'm in right now, where I can travel and I can work from my computer. I had a lot of good positive responses, so I definitely suggest that anyone who's watching this that wants to start anything where they can change their current circumstance, my best advice to you guys is literally just doing it, right? We see all of these things on Twitter, on social media, YouTube, all of that, about all of these different side hustles that you can start. There is an abundance of side hustles that you can start, and sometimes that can feel super overwhelming. I know how that feels, because that's exactly what stopped me from starting for so long, because I just didn't know what to start. I didn't know what I'd be good at. And the best thing to do is just start one of them. Next time you see one on Twitter that, on TikTok that sparks a little bit of interest in you, just focus maybe an hour a day on trying to build something in that space. Now, let's say it's drop shipping that I've done before, or even Instagram growth, building an Instagram page or building a social media page. But just go out, research as much as you can, learn everything that you need to do it, try it, and if it doesn't work, move on to the next one. But focus a lot of time and energy on trying to make it work. I think a lot of people start things and then they don't see it through because they don't see instant results. For example, on my channel, it's crazy, right? If you actually look at my main channel, I made that channel before YouTube was even owned by Google. So it's like one of the oldest channels you could possibly have on the platform. And I tried everything under the sun. First of all, like I said recently, that I used to be an acrobat, free runner, stuntman. I posted those sorts of videos, right? Then from there, I moved on to more like diet-based videos, what I was doing at the time, what I was eating, that sort of stuff. It didn't work. The first one got me, being a free runner got me to about 1,000, because I was like a lot, not like big in the game or anything, but there was a few people that knew me, my show reels and stuff, so that got me a little bit of attraction, but never really went anywhere. Then the next stuff didn't go anywhere. Then I started to do travel vlogs, and I did do it for about 3-4 months. I was trying to do daily travel vlogs when I was moving around where I was going, and I just realized that even though it was getting a little bit of traction, we're talking small amounts, but I realized that I started traveling solely to make the videos, and that's not what I wanted to do, so I stopped doing that for ages. Then I basically didn't touch the channel for a while. A few years later, I came back and I started to make the Instagram content. So talking about Instagram growth, talking about that sort of stuff, because that's what I was doing at the time. And then that started to move on to like investments, how to make money. And then that's what moved on to crypto. But it took me, I think the channel's like 16 years old. That sounds like a lot. Maybe it's 10. I know, it's a lot. It's very, very old. And it took that long to ever find something that worked. So not to discourage you guys if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you definitely can do it in this space. You just need to focus. The way I blew up the channel was in January 2021. I decided to make a video every day for that year. That was my goal. I was going to do that. And about 2-3 months in, I found trending content and it started to work. And it was just from putting the hours in every single day, focusing on it and not trying to focus on the fact that it wasn't making me any money. And that's why I think the best thing to do is, if you have a job right now, is to just do it on the side. Now, you don't need to quit your job to start a side hustle. You can just do it on the side. Dedicate as much time as you possibly can to it and see where it is in 6 months if you do it every single day. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.